What's going on, Marvel? What the hell? What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Daily Reacts TV here. I'm not excited for this. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with Marvel. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Daily Reacts TV here, and today I am sadly here to review the film Thor: Love and Thunder. Let's just get into it. So the story for Thor: Love and Thunder follows Thor once again, who travels with the Guardians after the events of Avengers Endgame. He loses weight, he comes back to Asgard, he wants to fight this guy played by Christian Bale, and then, like, basically Thor found out, oh my god, Jane's still alive! What the hell? And then decides, you know what, I'm gonna try to get back with Jane while also dealing with Chris Columbus. Oh, yeah, the premise is, oh my god. Now, many of you guys don't know, I have had this pet peeve about Marvel, where some of their movies are getting worse, and worse, and worse, and worse, and worse. I don't know what is going on with you, Marvel. So, yeah, I've been a big fan of the MCU. You guys know I've reviewed Black Widow, Shang-Chi. I did not review Internals. That movie was a waste of time. I don't know why I went to see it. Wasn't good. No Way Home, like Shang-Chi and No Way Home were like the only two decent films. And then Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness was decent as well. So Thor: Love and Thunder, I was really hesitant about, because, you know, Thor Ragnarok was really good. I really wasn't a big fan of the Thor franchise, because, you know, we had Thor 1 released in 2011. Not my favorite movie from the MCU. It's good, but it's also forgettable. And then you got the second one, not really that good, but forgettable. And then you got Thor Ragnarok, which is actually the best out of the franchise, well, out of the trilogy. So here we are with the fourth installment from Thor. This is, without a doubt, one of the pointless, worthless, forgettable, cliche, unnecessary, uninspired, action film. I don't even know what else to say. You know, Thor has been one of those characters that I grew attached to now. I wasn't a big fan of him in his first movie, but seeing him in that first Avengers movie, oh man, I was grown more to his character in that movie than I've ever been in his own film until Thor Ragnarok came out. And this is the same director who gave us Thor Ragnarok. What happened? Alright, let's get into the good. Like, I think the only decent thing about the film is the Guardians of the Galaxy. They were the only good thing about the film. Why? Because I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're one of my favorite characters in the MCU. So seeing them in this film, I was really happy. I had a huge smile on my face. But throughout the rest of the film, there's nothing else good. I mean, the only other honest thing, other good thing I could say is just Jane Foster, as her death was sad. But other than that, yeah, this movie was a huge letdown. Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't know. So let's start. Thor, what else can I say about him? He is not Thor. he has more corny, horrific jokes in this entire film. I'm not even kidding. His jokes sucked. There were so many parts that I was sitting there awkwardly, and I was just sitting there like, Chris Hemsworth, you were better than this. What happened? Like, I don't know what happened to him. I honestly don't think it's Chris Hemsworth's fault. It's just the way he was directed and oh my god, man. And then you got this chick. I really liked her in Thor Ragnarok. I thought she was okay in Men in Black Internationals. So I was happy to see her in Endgame, like a few scenes. But her character arc in this film was so forgettable and rushed. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Why? Oh my god. By the way, I saw this movie in theaters. Let me tell you something. It wasn't at the theater that I used to work at, okay? Let's just say this is another theater that was steaming hot, had very uncomfortable seats. No, it was not an AMC. And also, the manager seems like a jerk. That's all I gotta say about that. But, like, literally throughout this film, I was sitting there cringing. And that's the thing, another thing that's a problem with the film. It's comedy. Not a single moment made me laugh. Not one. Not a single moment made me laugh. But everyone else around me in the theater were laughing. And I'm just turning around, looking, like, thinking to myself, what's so funny about the film? Nothing is funny in this film. I came out of this movie very drained. Okay. So like I said, the comedy, not funny. It's too corny. It's too cartoony. It's too cartoony. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, Jane Foster and Thor's relationship. How many times do we have to develop this relationship? How many times? Like, why even bring her back in the franchise? You had a joke in Thor Ragnarok that was actually pretty funny about the Jane and him breaking up. But then you brought her back and bring them back together? What were you thinking? What were you... Oh my god. And then you get the character, the Rock character. By far, he wasn't funny in Thor Ragnarok. He was better in that film. In this film, he is just annoying. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's making up stories. I'm just sitting there like, I don't care. I really don't. And then that's another thing. The CGI, it's really horrible. I don't know what is going on with Marvel. Literally. They had good CGI. In Far From Home. Like, leading from Far From Home, CGI has been a little wonky here and there. I didn't want to say it in my Black Widow review. I didn't want to say it in Shang-Chi. I didn't say it in No Way Home because I couldn't tell most of it was CGI. And then Internals, you could tell it's CGI. Like, you get the point. The CGI now, it's horrible because they're throwing out all these other projects, but they're not focusing on one thing. Not one thing. And then, let's get to the story. There's no story. There's literally no story. No story whatsoever. It's just Thor Ragnarok Part 2. That's literally what it is. And then, Zeus. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this film. Nothing else. Like, there's nothing out. There's an after credit that I didn't watch, but I went back in anyways. They brought Hercules in, and they're setting up Thor 5, which I don't care about. Christian Bale's villain arc, I don't care about. The daughter dying, I don't care about. Jane Foster dying of cancer, where the hell did that even come from? Don't care about. There's so many moments in this movie that I just lost careness. Coming out of work, going to see it right after. Not really excited, but hesitant. Because originally I was going to skip it. Because my aunt said it wasn't very good. My Aunt Tracy. Shout out to you, by the way. She was right. I could have listened. But I didn't. Because the last time she told me to stay away from a movie was old. I don't know what is going on with you, Marvel. Kevin Feige, I don't know what's going on with you. And this is a short rant video, I know. But there's moments you're just gonna have to. Let me tell you guys something. Marvel has went downhill now. After Black Widow, I knew what I was walking into. After Black Widow, I didn't think movies could get this worse. Then Eternals came. And in this movie. I don't know what's going on with you, Marvel. I really don't. Because every time that you release a film, I'm not excited. No Way Home was completely different. Why? Because you brought back amazing villains, and it's such a rewatchable film. Especially seeing all three Spider-Mans together. With Thor, it is nothing like that. With other projects you are working on, I'm not excited for. I will go in open-minded. I really will, but I will not be excited anymore. This is why I don't get excited to new releases or TV shows. Because I knew something like this would happen. That's why I went in The Flash open-minded after Season 4. After Season 4, I was not excited for Season 5. But you know what? Season 5 fixed a lot of things. Some are still problems, but they fixed a lot of things. That's why I like the show so much. Marvel is continuing everything they have done wrong with the MCU. So this is why, after Stanley's death, Marvel just gave up. They don't care about their characters. They're rushing scripts. They're rushing their CGI people. You know, I've been hearing things about this, and I didn't make a video on it. I'm just going to get it all on right now. A lot of people that worked at Marvel that did the CGI hated working at Marvel because they're just rushing everything. They're rushing the CGI saying, hey, we need you to get this done before this release date. I haven't even watched She-Hulk yet, but looking at reactions from people who watch shows like Pug a Pillar or Eric Reacts or other people, they even said that She-Hulk looks off. This is, without a doubt, one of those Marvel movies that I would rather watch the first movie than this. I know Thor 1 wasn't really good, and it was forgettable, but at least it had a better story. At least it had a better character development. Yeah, it's forgettable, but you know what? It had way more character development than this film. Not even kidding. They developed Jane and Thor's relationship in that movie way more than this film. They developed Thor being worthy even more than this film. What is going on with you, Marvel? So yeah, I'm not excited for the next MCU movie, which I'm not even going to go see it. It's Wakanda, it's Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I don't see a point in me seeing it without Chadwick Boseman. So, yeah, I'm not seeing that movie. So, I'm glad I'm skipping that. It was either seeing this or Minions, and I wish I would have saw Minions instead. But no. I know this is a late review, a very late one, but hey, you got it. Just be happy. You got Wonder Pets yesterday, which is the day that you're seeing the Logan review. So, be happy. But this is being after Scooby-Doo, too, and it's going to premiere at, like, what, 7 or 6? I haven't thought of it yet, but... And I'm going to make a separate video talking about Marvel. Maybe a live stream with Thomas from Ranger Rider Reviews Gaming. Just talking about why Marvel is now giving up. They're not doing anything new. By far. So yeah, from this day forward, I'm not excited for any new MCU movies or shows. I will review the shows when I get a chance on Disney+, but for now, I'm not excited. And I'm telling Marvel and Kevin Feige this. Get your head out of your ass. That's all I gotta say. And you already know the score for Thor Love and Thunder is. So yeah, that's my review of Thor Love and Thunder. And for the person that reviewed Thor Love and Thunder, I don't know what your hell your name is. What is this? Why did you say this? I'll even play the clip right now. He's just...
Thunder. Spoiler alerts, so if you have not seen the movie, stop what you're doing, save this video, and go watch it. After watching this movie, I'm just gonna say this. F the critics, this movie is peak.
Yeah, for saying that, fuck you too. Because us critics know what we're saying. But that's all I gotta say for him, but... Smack like, subscribe, turn your notifications to be notified video I make. Go in the links in the description to my gaming channel, my horror YouTube channel, and my Discord server. Tell me in the comments below what you guys think of Thor Love and Thunder. I gotta review Logan, and then I gotta do Super Pets. As always, I'm Daily Reacts. Take care.